Hi everyone, my name is Nelly Thomas and I'm really delighted to be making this video for Learning Without Barriers. I'm a comedian and amongst other things, I'm also a children's author. And I just wanted to pop in and talk about the importance of children's literature and reading and storytelling and being able to see yourself. So my journey to becoming a children's author was really based around my kids. I'll talk about my most popular book first, and that one is called Some Brains. I'm just going to hold it up for you. It's called Some Brains, a book celebrating neurodiversity. And the reason that I wrote that book, and I wrote it with a lot of input from my youngest daughter, was because she was diagnosed as autistic. And when I was looking around for books to talk with her about that and talk about her brain and talk about the way that she thinks, I couldn't really find anything that I found uplifting or that had humour, that acknowledged some of the challenges, but also talked about her as being like wonderful and having talents and, you know, being the fabulous child that she is. So we wrote that together, and that has probably been my most successful children's book. It's been nominated for an International Disability Award and sold lots of copies, and kids really love it. So if you're interested in that, I would encourage you to get hold of it either at your library or to buy a copy if you want to do that. My other two books, I started with a book called Some Girls, and that is, well, and then I followed it up with Some Boys. There are those. And the reason I wrote those was again for the same daughter. So this sounds crazy in like 2023, but my youngest daughter was about 4 or 5 and she wanted to have her hair cut short. And we couldn't find a hairdresser who would do it. I mean, we found one eventually, but there was so much resistance to something as simple as her having short hair. And sometimes she got teased for it. And so I decided that I wanted to write a book for her and all the other kids who sometimes feel like they don't fit in, and to encourage all kids to just be themselves, for parents and carers and whoever to sit down with their kids and read books that are funny and inclusive and kind, and just accept that if there's a little boy who wants to play with dolls, if there's a girl who likes trucks, if they like both of them, that all those things are okay, to just let kids be free to be who they are. For me, books were really important in childhood. I didn't have a lot of books in my home, but I spent a lot of time at the library, and those books were a way for me to access different kinds of people and to think about different ways of living and to really develop my brain. And I hope to continue to be able to write books that kids love. Hopefully the parents like them too, but the aim is that the kids love them. I think it's really important to inject humour and beauty into children's books. And I hope that you will enjoy my books. The next one I'm writing, I don't know when it's going to be out, but the next one in the series, so we've got Some Girls, Some Boys, Some Brains. The next one will be Some Families. And I want that to honour all the different types of families that we have. So if you're in, you know, a traditional family unit with mum, dad and kids, great. If you're in a foster family, if you live with your grandparents, if you've got a single parent, if you, all the things, a rainbow family, if you are in any type of family, the thing that makes a family is love. So I hope that you have enjoyed me chatting to you about my books, and just to encourage any of the parents and carers who are listening, just get the books in front of the kids, and eventually they will find their way. All right, thank you so much. Good luck.